Good morning, everyone. It is now 1:35 in GMT8 time setting. We started out late because this live streaming software was giving me trouble. But no matter. Our agenda for today in this live stream is about the portraits. The ones right here. Right now you're seeing a portrait of Rossmontes here. We'll get into that later. So why does portrait matters? It matters because it tells the story and the cutscenes. The range of emotions the characters portray matters as in the text as well. If these for some reason do not match up, that will be a problem, a serious problem. So when we create our own skits, sometimes we have to create our own portraits, create custom everything, because if for some reason you portray someone as being distraught and yet that person just has a simply sad visage, it doesn't look convincing. So that's why whenever we do our skits, we make it a habit to see if there's a particular set of emotions that are available for that particular character. Because if not, that could be a problem. We'll have to do edits. We'll have to create more range of emotions. It is inevitable. We will have to do that one way or another. Now, to drive home that point, we will quickly view a website where I tend to get most of these portraits that are straight from the game. I think you're familiar with this, Aceship. Let's go view that now. Whoops, not there. There. Okay. As you can see here, these character graphics are all used in cutscenes. They are not used elsewhere. If you'll see here, these are the more recent additions to the game. They have far more emotions and they have variations, like this siege being unarmed and the siege being armed, with the same set of emotions. Let's look at this. There, and her armed. Frowning, and then frowning while armed, and so on and so forth. These things matter, and what Hypergriff and Newstar sometimes do is they will add more to these as the story develops, as it is consistent to the script that's given. So, but we in Arknights Story Terminal, we create our own stories. Sometimes we might even create our own lore, but some are memes that poke fun at meta events or poke fun at, say, let me give an example. Calcit unexpectedly surviving. Who remembers those? So, to drive home a point that I've been editing these range of emotions a lot, let me show you an currently unreleased skit that I have been meaning to release, but no. There's so much work to do. Sometimes I might have to end up creating my own artworks that are consistent and matches the art style of the game. I do that because I have a story to tell, and it is what I do. It is what I do best. So without further ado, let me show you this. This is this is a skit that I first made right after Children of Ursus ended. Why? Because in my own lore, in my own story as the Doctor, I have my own interpretation of things, like every other illustrators, like every other fans. We have these or our own headcanons. Our headcanon here is that there's more to this than what happened, and ultimately they needed help. This also highlights why we edit portraits. So let's view it. Okay, let's pause there for a bit. Note that Gummy there has a more sadder look in her face. That's an edit from me. Okay, continue. Also, there's no voices because this was done at a time way before 11 Labs became a thing. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue right here. Sorry, folks. Okay, let's continue. Pause. Okay, stop. Okay. What you just watched is an unreleased skit, and I don't even know if I will be able to release it. But there might be a way, because because I'm working on something. That's all you need to know. Is it 11 Labs related? Is it resource related? Maybe extra hands help? Who knows? But all I need to tell you is that something is in the works. Okay, but so this is why you need extra emotions when you tell a custom story like this. When you tell your own fan fictions in the format of a cutscene, you need them. And if you don't know your way around it, you'll be in trouble. Your storytelling would be at best limited and at worst impossible. You also need the skills to write, to analyze how would you write such things in a way that they'd stay in character. That's one way. Next, then, we'll show you a list of what range of emotions I've created for them, and let's start with our poster girl, Zima. Well, she's not exactly the poster girl, but still, she's the one with the most set of portraits that I've done for her. You will see a lot of this. And see those PSDs? That's a lot of them. The point of editing starts around here. Okay, I do not use this these days because and then I plan to rehash it because there's a new portrait set for her that's released by the game. I plan to redo that someday. Let's pick another one. And this one is a custom portrait that I've done as well. Yeah, even this one. Blushing. And this more pleasant visage. Yeah. This is one of the cleanest I've done. And then there's this one portrait that I've done that involved a lot of editing. Yes. Lots of editing. This one. Transparent, clean, and I really like the editing I've done for this. And then look at this. Although I haven't really gone into Genshin, the rabbit hole in Genshin Impact, I don't think I'll be going there anytime soon. Not yet. Maybe when I'm bored. So, there's also another one that I'd really like to show, but more of Zima first. Yeah, I really like this one too. And then nice. You know what? Let's just maximize this so you'll see better. where am I? Ah, there we are. Yeah, this. And then, all right. A little fair warning, since the previewing here has already directly loads the image. Can get a bit of a weird feeling. The shifting of emotions. I don't know how to express this, but yeah, you get the point. All right, let's go for an editing that is more notable. Ah, this one of Gertrude. AKA Texas's mom. I did this one because I had to get started at Gertrude's ghost arc. Yeah. And then the poor Beagler whom Texas the Omertosa attacked. Oh yeah, I have plans with Mensch later. I also made edits for Degenbrecker. See that? Yeah. Also, sometimes you're gonna need to borrow mouth parts from other portraits, especially when they fit best for her. This one's from Zima. Made appropriate edits and others, and made sure it looked natural. And when you do it right, everything falls into place and looks like it came from the original. It's one of the most important things. That your edit looks original, looks accurate, and looks consistent. Look at her. I would wager this is the look she has when she realizes she made one of those towers fall into her. I love that edit. And here's one that really took time, but yes, this one. To date, Hypergriff did not make a version of this. So I had to make edits because some of these, they were covered by other things. So I had to recreate the pixels that had overlays. Yes. The important thing there is that you have the artistic eye to see which one looks good and which one would look like the original artwork. It's very important. It's a very important skill set. And here's a new edit of Totter being a smug little rascal. Look at this one. That's not in the game. Yes, a lot of edits like this had to be done, and inevitably I will need to do the same for Winner and Penance, because I have a skit or two planned for them. Oh, and here's Dorothy. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's the edit today? This one, I'm not satisfied, but I mean, this could be better, but for some reason it looks so cute on her. Uh-huh. And then let's see. Oh, this one. Everyone remembers that Rita the Horny arc? This is one of the arcs used for her. Rita the Horny. I should create new content about that. And then Irene, the Española. And then Scotty the Corrupting Heart. I created this new one because, of course, you need artworks of Scotty speaking or being happy in general. It's a given. I mean, at the very least, all of these characters needs at least one portrait of them looking good, smiling, grinning, or whatever. That's like the bare minimum. The horny. The horniest of wolves, Rita the Horny. Damn straight. And then we have Weedy. Before Weedy had these additional portraits, there was only one and I had to edit from the original, but since she got her operator records, these were given to her, and I adapted it accordingly. And then there's Chevy. Oh, haha. And then Fiammetta. I also made portrait editions for her because, yeah, this one is like extra Angry Bird Fiammetta. Or Fiammetta who had been pawned. Yeah. And then the OG waifu, Mulesies. Believe it or not, the Mulesies that you saw in what was that event, Dorothy's event? I forgot the name, but anyway, they gave Mulesies a whole new portrait set that's different from the one in Mountain's event. The edits were so subtle, but if you put it side by side, the difference would be quite obvious. But I prefer to use the one that was newly introduced because it's much cleaner and much better. Also, did you know that Mayer had portrait alignment inconsistencies? Look at this. Okay, I forgot that I actually fixed that. Silly me. And then there's Ak, aka Boruto. And then Mastima, recently added. And then Gnosis. Let's see. Did I add anything else? Ha ha ha. Azure Lane. Nope. That won't be there yet. But are there people? Oh yeah. That reminds me. I need to make portrait variations of this little bastard here. And then I need to put in portrait sets of Proviso because Ace Attorney skit upcoming. But I need to encode Proviso's portrait, which is it's so numerous. And then we have Harmony. I heard her banner's coming soon, so I gotta pull her. Oh, yeah. Kills it, but younger. That's what they say. And then Horn once again, but she's armed. And then I plan to make a voiced version of the Near Light epilogue. I use these for that epilogue. Why? Because Ash made them tap dance. Oh yeah. But if but you're probably wondering if I did something that's not from Arknights. I believe I did. Let's see. There's a character here that's not from Arknights, but I added him because he's integral to the headcanon that I have. Now if I can only find him. Let's see. Oh yeah. Before that, Leto. Speaking of Leto, the Children of Ursus drama CD is now up on sale. I plan to get them. Clean up the audio, voice clone, because we need to get an official voice for Leto. And according to artworks there, Leto has a halberd, so she's probably gonna be a guard. And then there's rumors that Leto is infected because she stays at the dormitory with Bee Hunter and Moose, all of which are infected. And she's not sleeping with the Ursus girls. All right. Oh yeah, did you know that I also fixed this one to update it with the new alignment? This one was seen first in the Penguin Logistics event. So I had that added because the newer ones of Mestima has her armed. This one is just casual, so this one will still be important. And it's not considered obsolete. And then Phantom. Derp edit. Derp edit number 2. I don't know what came into me when I did that, but it did involve a skit. Let's see. Thorns is here. Old school Fiametta. She's unarmed, so she has an. I included it as well, but based the alignment on the new ones. Let's see. Oh, Folinic. This one has a. I love this edit. And then Suzerain, April. No. Who remembered this? And then Frost Nova. Okay, not this one, not this one. This one, Thorns Nova. You would not believe the amount of edit I made to make that possible. Oh yeah. This one will be relevant when Tachanka gets voice cloned. She's the gun namesake from Girls Frontline, and it's the same one Tachanka uses. She's gonna make some appearance as long as Tachanka's making some as well. It's like the voice in his head. Dunno. I'll think of something. Let's see. More resources? Yeah. Oh, Gangut. I could easily voice clone her because the voice assets for Kantai collection is also released and available, so if I need to, I can. But currently there's no reason for her appearing at the moment. Not just yet. Yeah, believe it or not, I edited this to make it look like something that looks like out of Arknights artwork. However, I need to draw the details in because this is the only thing they provided. And if you're gonna use this in Arknights, it needs to be full body, and that is not full body, so that needs work. Now, what did I... Karen. Karen and Thorns will be a bit recurring themes, and also there's an upcoming skit involving Feater, Winner, and Kana. Yes, Kana, the same one Winner is being compared with. Why? Alright, let me let you in on something. I plan Feater and Winner would be traveling across the across Yan where there are pools. And inadvertently, Winner will fall into one of them and she'll turn into a girl. Yes, classic Ranma trope. It might sound weird, but I'm thinking of a way to make it work. Now let's see. Oh, Aaron. That one's a failed attempt. Aaron didn't look consistent to the artwork. She she sticks out like a sore thumb. That's all. that's all I can say. On the other hand, Akashi here. Yes, I used her around here. Made emotion edits like this one. And then Oyodo. Speaking of which, I made this because Dr. Aramis is also an admiral. These two girls also appear from time to time. So they will make an appearance at times. And then I'm looking into the legality of voice cloning Hololive girls. There's been some, but I don't want to get into trouble. Or at least not until I know that Clover is fine with it. This one. The so-called daughter of Vina and Enceladus. I already introduced her, but not in a voiced version. And once I clear that with Clover, I think I can make my move. Now let's see. Oh, Tashkent. Let's see. Okay, let's... This is a joke edit I made. I don't plan on using it. Yet. Now, where is that edit that I... Oh, here. This guy. Now you're wondering why this guy of all people. Well, this answer for this is simple. As much as I am a Zima simp, I'm a Git simp. and I've already made attempts on making that work. Although I need to sit down and make it work better. And he's coming out in KOF 15. He'll be out on the 20th. And his gameplay is really nice. Although I need to practice on KOF 15 because I'm at that period where it takes a lot for games to make an impression on me. Let's see. Is that all that I need to show? None? Okay. So, we've ventured into the world of portraits of emotions and how I sometimes make completely new ones. Oh yeah. Before we switch to our next topic, I want to show something here. Now, where is that? Where is that? No, not this one. I made this edit. Someone asked me if they could use it. I told them, go ahead. Here's the master version. And boy, they used it, and it was good. The Anya version. The Anya version. Okay. So now what are we going to do to drive home the point that custom portraits are the lifeline of making skits? I bring you to our next agenda. Actual live editing. We have here Rosmontis. Yes, Rosmontis. I forgot her real name. It's already mentioned what kind of name she has. However, and this one's gonna be, for all those who know Blue Archive, this is gonna be as iconic as Karen and Thorns. Excuse me. We're gonna edit live, turn her into a bank robber Rosmontis. Yes, it's part of an upcoming skit. Turn her into bank robber. I forgot her name in Blue Archive. What was her name? Whatever. Anyone in the chat want to help me with that? Anyway, here's the deal. By the way, the tools of the trade that I use for editing portraits is Huion Canvas 24. This 24-inch tablet I bought not working, and then I somehow made it work. Yes, it's one of my life skills that comes in handy. If you want to know how I managed to fix that, I'll put a link on the description on the chat. So give me a minute to give you that. So let me do that for you a bit. Now, where was that? Okay, found it. It's in my other channel. It's the one that involves my real life persona. So if you can if you can share it and subscribe to that channel as well, that would be a big help. So without further ado, let's continue. All right. What is our agenda for this? What is our agenda for Rosmontes? Why is she in the Photoshop? We're turning her into a bank robber. But silly me forgot what her counterpart is. Let me look that up. Okay. Her Blue Archive counterpart is Scirocco. But Rosmontes' real life Narcissa is gonna be a bank robber for real. Now let's turn her into an actual bank robber. Stay with me as we'll do exactly that. How long? We don't know. But I have the tools, so this shouldn't be a problem. I mean, this won't be much of a headache. All right, let's get that done. I have one more hour to go, so let's make a self-imposed challenge. Turn Rosmontes into Rosmontes the bank robber, aka Scirocco, in 1 hour. Timer starts now. Okay. First order of the day is to remove everything that makes her Rosmontes. This involves her hair, her backpack, and the Rhodes Island decals. These have to go. All of these has to be edited out. So first to go is her hair. Let's use something better. Hmm. For some reason, Photoshop doesn't like this tablet. Hang on. Hmm. Hang on. Need to fix something quick. Okay, executive decision. We're switching software. Give me, give me a minute to set up. Alright. Photoshop sucked for that, so we're switching to Clip Studio Paint. Alright. Time resumes. そして時は動き出す. Ah. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Anyway. First order is to get rid of everything that makes her Rosmontis. Okay, let's do this. Yes, unfortunately, even her cat ears has to go. On second thought, let's bring it back. Or not. Let's remove it. Okay, it's staying. Even Shiroko has the original, so it stays as well. We'll adjust it. Now for her backpack. Let's get rid of it. Okay, there's a bit too much left over here, so well, let's see if removing that is better. Nope. Revert. Okay. We determined where her backpack is, so we found it. You'll have to delete a bit of excess in case it doesn't cut the way you want it. That way, you have something to come back with. Like that. It's easy to cut too little, so you can precisely trim it later. Okay, let's clean up this belt. Okay, looks good. Zoom in a little. We're going for this. Look at that. Isn't she start looking better now? Anyway, her tail's the next to go. Or maybe it can stay. Her infection monitor needs to be blacked out because she's supposed to be somebody not from Rhodes Island, because in the story, if they find out that the robber is from Rhodes Island, things will go to hell in a handbasket real quick. Also, we'll need to do some heavy editing with the forelocks of her hair, because she has a hockey mask. All of these will be covered. Okay, let's continue. So what else needs to be get rid of? Okay. New layer. This is where all the new stuff is. First, we're blacking out the infection monitors. So let's. Okay. These infection monitors needs to be blacked out. Then we add the appropriate shading to recreate how it would look like. Okay, add some shade colors to these so that it'll look like as if it was an original artwork. Let's get a darker shade like this. There! The blacked out infection monitor looks good. Next to go is this Rhodes Island decals. She is not going to be associated with it. Let's follow the shading pattern and make sure these are consistent. Need more opacity. It's not working right. Let's start with the top ones where it's easier. Right here. There. Much better. Ah, that's more like it. Ah, okay. Okay, let's check. Well, look at that. Looks better now. Okay, let's get rid of the Rhodes Island decals. These are the next to go. Remember, she cannot be associated with Rhodes Island while she's a bank robber. Okay, let's see how it goes. Looking good. Alright, let's prepare her mask. The hockey robber mask. Okay. And now we have Scirocco here. First thing we'll do is align this one. We'll erase the decals on Scirocco's hockey mask. Okay. Let's fix the shading for the gap. Okay. Next, we'll get rid of the facial holes. Okay, let's clean this up. Okay. One thing we might need to do is that we'll have to draw these in. Oh yeah, we'll have to get rid of the extra Scirocco stuff right here. Now let's align these. The alignment must be in such a way that it's proportional to Shiroko's looks. Because if you look here, oh wait. The size must match Shiroko's head stature. That will be very important. Okay. You'll need a bit of knowledge in anatomy to know if the hockey mask will fit right into the shape of the head with respect to the hair. I believe that's okay, so let's get it done. Let's look at the original. The facial features are there, but if we compare to Rosmontis, it would seem that we need to make the mask smaller, but let's look at Rosmontis' head and determine how fluffy her hair is. Okay, let us determine that the poofiness of her head will have to go. There. Ah, damn chickens. Okay, let's edit the shading in these ones. Okay. Now that's the okay. Based on how her hockey mask looks, it looks like we need to do a bit more skewing. There. That's better. Okay, we need to get rid of Rosmontes' other hair. So, unfortunately, that has to go. We might need to create an access hole for her hair so that it would look consistent to the original. So we're gonna do exactly that. First, need to delete this hair. And then we're gonna recreate the hockey mask axis like this. So what we'll do, we're gonna trace an outline where these would be. Then we'll fill it up with base color. Base color that would go something like this. Okay. Might need I think we'll do that later. So it's good as it is, but I believe this should be done first. Okay. Let's take a quick break. I'm thirsty. Okay, back to the straight line. Okay, we need to get rid of her floofy hair right here, and then draw in elements. We're approaching one of the hardest parts here, and it's determining the details for the coat. We need to emulate the style of the coat. I don't know if that will be good enough, but it's a good as an attempt as any. Now we'll do the same for the easy part here. I think we'll use this. This one's much easier. There. Do you see that? It looks like it was never there in the first place. Now what we could do here is let that other lock of the hair go. But we'll have to do something about that folds of the hair, or of the hockey mask. Let's have an overview of what it's looking like right now. Look at that. That's exactly Shiroko. But we may need to do adjustments because this has to look believable, and the proportions of how the hockey mask would behave with a hair like Rosmontis. That would be very important. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So let's continue. Okay. Let's continue where we left off with that lock of hair. Right here. Let's recreate that one. Let's recreate this one. Let's use this. For some reason that curve tool isn't doing its job. So right at 100 opacity. Oh, there we are. Obviously this is not working for us, so let's try another approach. That's better. However, there's anti-aliasing, so we'll probably make it like this. There. That's more like it. Now let's do the same for this. We're making a change here because since there's no more of her hair impeding the collar, we've turned it into primary color shade. Okay, let's proceed with the rest. Okay. Alright, I'd like to emphasize the ability of one to draw in details here that would look consistent to the original. This is one of the situations where that will come in handy, because you're removing details and then adding them in a manner that would look original. That is a crucial skill. And how do you develop that? Practice, practice, practice. If you fail at it, try again. Don't be discouraged, because things like this, skills like this, don't happen overnight. There we are. Anyway, let's finish this so we can focus on the others, and so we can call this done. There. Basically, everything concerning Shiroko's is done. But now we need to fix the shading for the hockey mask. Because what's happening here is that... Alright, let's remove that for a bit. This one is her neck, and this one is her head, the skull shape. And this is going to be around the shoulder area. So what's going to happen here is that we need to reclaim some of the details that were previously in the hair, and make it so that these are part of the outlines that belong to the coat. If you don't have enough experience, this can be a very difficult thing to do. Because it's very easy to get lost. Especially if you know nothing of the details. There. We've cut off that line, and we've reclaimed the details here. What we're going to do is make it so this part belongs to the coat. So what we're going to do is this. What might happen here is that we need to draw a little bit more of details here. and evidently alter the form of how her head is shaped by this hockey mask. But first, we need to fix this. Ah. Ah, shit. I'm at the wrong layer. There we go. Right. Now let's draw an extra layer where her hockey mask is covered by this. But we'll do that by making it part of this layer. Then we'll just add the shading later. Since I was at the wrong layer, this thing has been wrong from the start. Let's see if we can fix that now. Okay. Okay. We're almost done, actually. Just need to fine-tune a few more things here and there. Okay, time to chop off this part. And then make that one continue down to her neck. We might need to adjust some of the lines, but that's for later. Okay, we've officially overshot the deadline, but we're already from finishing, so we'll finish it to the bitter end. Okay. There. Looking good. All we need to do is just fix the remaining parts of the hockey mask. And then straighten out some of the lines, and this is done. Okay, we've determined that the mask should be around here because this is where her chest part will be. So we'll do exactly that, up to here. Time to trim this. Now let's introduce new parts of the mask. It'll be terminating right here, and then we'll just follow the flow so that it looks natural. There. Okay. Okay, the final touch. Let's fix of how this thing looks like above her head. That's the last, and we're done. Although I will do extra editing for this one. Okay, last thing, we better introduce shading to Rosmontis. But because I want to reuse the details that's under her mask to create emotions, we'll put that as a transparent layer. So what we'll do, shade this as black, and then control it from the transparency. There. Looking a lot better. That's not Rosmontis anymore. And that's the finished product. Scirocco Rosmontis. Well, it's gonna be that's gonna be all for tonight. I will do another live stream probably Monday early morning. That depends, because the past few days it's been raining real hard, so that will be bad for the live stream. For those who stuck with me, you have my thanks. And if you went out but want to review this video again, it will be live in a few moments. With that, I'd like to thank all of you, those who viewed and those that left their likes. Means a lot to me. And that'll be all. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.